Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode here on the Blockhead server. It's episode 35. We're starting out the episode with a little bit of rain. And we're looking at the house that we built last time. I really like this thing. I really, really like it. So in this episode, I currently do not have any kind of plan, but the first thing that I wanted to do was to go ahead and check out some things that Wafflestick and Etsmine have been doing. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So Wafflestick told me that he's been working on the wall in the Nether Hub, and it looks really good. It's just a bunch of black concrete, but it's starting to add that feeling that I wanted to have this thing completely enclosed in black concrete. So that's really cool. Here's another Etsmine project that I'm not sure if I've shown you before, but this is a raid farm, and apparently what you have to do is get the Bad Omen enchantment or whatever that's called, and then climb in here, and then flip the button, and yeah, go ahead and kill some raid things. Now, the one time I did use this myself, I died, so I don't really trust it because I don't really know how to use it right. But Etsmine has used it quite a bit, and it produces a lot of emeralds. The other thing Etsmine has been working quite a bit on is this gold farm over here. Let me show this to you. It's way up here on the roof of the Nether, and it's right here. And it's actually a gold farm combination piglin trading farm. And I'm not sure how this one works either, but apparently you stand in here somewhere. Holy crap. Apparently you stand somewhere in here and you shoot one of these guys. I think you're supposed to shoot that one that's in this little spot right there, but apparently he's dead right now. And then all of the little pigmen come after you, and they die in these ridiculous minecart things that he's got set up. I don't even know how that works either, so I haven't really been messing with that. But then underneath it, there's a piglin that trades, or a couple of piglins or something, and then all of the drops from those trades go down here. So not only does it produce gold ingots and gold nuggets, but it produces all this other stuff too. So all the stuff you can get from piglin trades, like the crying obsidian and the soul sand and the nether brick and the blackstone and the, yeah, all this stuff. So he's got quite a farm here. This is a really cool and productive farm. Oh, he just built this little statue. Or maybe that's a Wafflestick. I don't know, but I like it. It's fun. Ooh, and there's another one over here. How fun is this, man? That's really fun. I've actually never seen one of these in real life. I think this is the anchor point thingy. Yeah, looks trippy. The last thing I wanted to show you is this area right here. This is way out somewhere 2,000 blocks away from everywhere. And basically what we're doing here, or what Etsmine is doing, I shouldn't say we because I have done absolutely nothing in this area besides fly around and look at it, is making a double witch farm. So down here somewhere, let's see if I can find it. These portals being annoying. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, so there's a witch hut right there. And then I think there's another one over there. Yeah, so his goal is to create a giant perimeter here with this massive thing. It's a giant world eater. This thing is insane. These trenches all the way around here. Absolutely. Look at this. I feel like I'm on the Death Star or something. Look at this. This is wild, man. I've never actually seen this before. Not dug this deep anyway. Wow. I don't know if Etsmine actually made this himself or if this is an Ilmango design, but I will tell you that Etsmine is more than capable of building one of these by himself and figuring it out. He is amazing at big fat redstone contraptions. Much better than myself. He likes to invent his own, and yeah, he's really, really great. So if you want to check him out, unfortunately he doesn't do too much YouTube, but he does stream on Twitch quite regularly. So I'm going to go ahead and put down in the description Etsmine's Twitch feed so you can check out what he's doing here with this crazy machine. But basically what happened was I was supposed to make a backup of the world because he was going to run it. And yeah, my backup process kind of didn't go very well, and I made some mistakes. And anyway, so I'm out here making up for my sins, helping him get this thing going. So pretty much I'm just loading some chunks for him with my presence while he does all of the All of the hard work. Yes, we are riding on a pig. Come on, piggy. Let's go, piggy. This is so stupid. Why is this in the game? It's so slow. Okay, well, unfortunately, something else went wrong with the thing, so I don't feel as bad now because it kind of broke by itself with the digger thingy. What do you want to call that? Perimeter maker? Earth mover? Whatever it's called. That's what it's called. But right now what I'm doing is I've decided and I remembered what we were going to do for this episode, or at least part of this episode. I wanted to build that fully automatic tree farm. And I found one online. It's by Dusty Dude. And I'll put a card on the screen or in the description, probably in the description, if you want to check out the actual tutorial on Dusty Dude's channel. It's a pretty easy to follow tutorial and it's relatively short and this thing looks really good. But anyways, we're going to get started building that. It's actually going to be quite a cool build. I've never actually built a working tree farm with TNT duping in it, anything like that. So this is going to be fun. I've decided to build it in this area here. So we've got our sort of lawn area for the industrial area. And I think that right here is going to be a good spot for it because it's kind of away from everything, but it's also close enough that I think it'll be cool to have it here. I might build a building around it, which I think would be kind of fun. It's a Hex Regulus first. I actually rounded up all of the materials necessary to build this, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I never do that. I always start building stuff and then go find the materials for it. Well, it was moving along all proud of myself, and then I realized I built this entire section one block too far this way. Ugh. And I realized the other side is also too far in the wrong direction. So we're going to have to tear that out as well. Okay, it seems as though I have completed the thing. Looks like it's done. So let's see, the only thing I really need to do is load it up with some bone meal, which of course I don't have. And then also put some saplings in it, which I do have. We could use some birch ones. I'd like to try it with the oak ones first, just because that's kind of like the generic ones, but it's supposed to work with oak, birch, and all the other types that are the single ones. Anyway, let's see if we can find some bone meal. Do I win the stupidest joke of the server? Looks like it works to me. Ha! Look at that. I think I might have actually made something that works. That can't be. How can this be? There are a lot of sticks coming out of it. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I wonder if it's throwing sticks at me. It'd be nice to collect some of the sticks, you know? Wow, you know, I had probably, 3 stacks of bone meal? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Imagine when I load this thing up with bone meal from our mob farm. I'm going to need a bigger storage bin. But that's going to be really nice. I'm going to be able to come over here and be able to get tons and tons and tons of wood really, really quickly. Something's going on with my mouse. Stop it. Yeah, we can build lots and lots and lots of houses. So that's the plan. That is the plan. And I'm really happy about this thing. I'm really happy. I've never had an auto tree farm before. Well, you guys, Wafflestick came by. He has taken a look at the farm and he said he likes it. So I think that it passes the test. It passes the Blockheads test. And I think I might have won for the stupidest joke ever. I said, "Throw me a bone." I made him say, "Throw me a bone," and I threw a bone at him. That's really stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. What a stupid thing to do. But yeah, I've loaded this thing up with a bunch of bone meal again. So it's completely full, well, almost full of bone meal. And then over here, I used a decent amount of bone meal to create these. And it did not take that long at all to make this right here. That's a lot of wood. That's a good amount of wood. So I'm really happy with how this thing's working. Very, 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 very. But what we need to do next is I wanted to build a building around this thing. And I wanted that building to have some of this kind of stuff, this gray concrete, and this kind of stuff right here, that white stuff, that white concrete. And I just imagining making all of that concrete in my current concrete maker. It just makes me sad. I just don't want to do that because I'm just imagining myself sitting there with concrete powder in my inventory in front of a piston inside of a cave, just hanging out, doing nothing. So I want to build another Dusty Dude project. Dusty Dude, you're getting like a full-on like promotion here. So that means you have to join the Blockhead server. That's what that means. A concrete maker. I want to build a concrete maker. And I want to put it over here, and I want it to be automatic, and I want it to use a TNT duper so that we can get loads and loads of concrete without having to stand in a cave. And I think that I deserve that because I made all of the concrete for our giant nether hub. All right, well, I've got a lot of the materials all collected up. I've got some stuff in there and some stuff in there, and I think I've got everything I need. I'd like the farm to be right here, or the concrete converter thingy to be right here. So I'm going to start right in this area right here. I think this is a good spot. I don't want the TNT to be exploding everywhere, so I think I got to start over this way a little bit because the TNT is going to be on this side of it, and I think we're a good enough distance away from everything. So we're going to go from, I think, right about here. Okay, well, that thing just works absolutely great. I cannot believe how fast this thing tore through a couple of stacks of concrete powder. I mean, you guys watched it. That was probably, I think, 3, maybe. I feel like it was like 2 to 3 stacks of concrete powder that I just tore through in seconds. And it was like, whoa. So I can't wait to use this thing for like an actual project because it's going to be awesome. Unfortunately, though, we're out of time for this episode. I was hoping that we could build the buildings around this, but we're going to have to save that for next time. I really want to do that. I was like editing the video just a minute ago and thinking like, oh, do we have the time? Do we have the time? No, we don't have the time. But next episode, we can dedicate the entire episode to building a building around this and a building around that. And yes, I am using a slightly different shader. This is Chocapic13 version 9. I just found version 9. This is version 9 low. And look at this water. I think it looks really good. That's my only problem with the version 8 and the version 7 low was the water just didn't look that great. I mean, it had like kind of the Minecraft texture water. I didn't just love it. But this looks great. And it's actually running pretty fast right now. I don't have my FPS thing up, but it's doing pretty good, and I'm pretty happy about it. Anyway, I digress. Well, guys and gals, this has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on the Blockhead server. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. That helps out the channel quite a bit. Appreciate that very much. But more importantly, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, beautiful day. And God bless.